Welcome back to the Midweek Dose. Last week I told you that prices were about to change, and now we've got a wee bit of an update. Two of the most popular suppliers in the UK have officially confirmed their new pricing. So is it going to affect all of us? Yes, it is. This is my current supplier, Medicine Marketplace, and probably one of the most popular pharmacies, which is Med Express. But here's the kicker. While prices are going up, stock is pretty much non-existent. These past 2 weeks have just been stressful. I'll share what I've managed to secure personally and what this means for all of us. And the big question, will people stick with Mounjaro at these new prices, or will they jump ship to Wegovy, which is a lot cheaper? So, if you watched last week's Midweek Dose update, you'll remember that we were waiting on confirmation of the new pricing structure. There was a lot of speculation. Some people thought it was going to be a small increase. Some people thought it was going to be a massive jump. Others expected something in between. Well, now we have the numbers straight from Medicine Marketplace and Med Express, and it's clear the higher doses especially are going to be going up a lot. Oh dear, that means anyone titrating up, you'll be feeling the pinch pretty quick. I'll pop the new prices up above for both so you can compare them for Medicine Marketplace and Med Express. Let's break it down. 2.5 milligrams is probably going to be the smallest increase, still the cheapest way to get on to Mounjaro. 5 and 7.5 are climbing noticeably. 10, 12 and 15 have jumped up the most, basically. They're the ones that are really going to hit you in the pocket. Med Express is actually a whopping £38 more for the top dose compared to Medicine Marketplace. So there is quite a big gap in some of the prices from these two people alone. As more and more companies release prices, they'll allow us all to make a decision if you're going to be staying with Mounjaro, change suppliers. Are you going to stick with it and pay a premium, or are you just going to jump ship? So the Mounj.co.uk website has created a September price comparison page, and Formulas have just released their prices, and the 5 milligram is cheaper than Medicine Marketplace, which I was pretty shocked about because Medicine Marketplace has always been one of the cheapest around up till this point. So let's see what happens down the line when everybody has basically given out their prices. I'll link the Mounj website in the description, and I'll post a wee picture up above. Have a gander, see what you think, and then prepare yourself for a bit of a shock. Some pharmacies are still to announce their prices. I'm not sure why they're waiting until less than a week to announce them. I mean, we're less than a week now from the 1st of September at this stage, and people are obviously very worried about whether they can afford it or not. So if you're already on the 10 milligrams or above, you'll be paying significantly more each month than before. For people just starting out, the increase doesn't hit right away, but trust me, once you actually start going up the doses, it's going to get expensive quickly. Luckily, I've only had to do 2.5 and 5. I mean, this pricing isn't just a small adjustment, it's a strategy shift. The higher the demand, the higher the cost. And we're the ones stuck in the middle, unfortunately. Okay, so the numbers are one thing, but the real battle this past 2 weeks has been stock. It's been so hard to get. I've been checking daily, refreshing websites, chasing updates, and it's been pretty exhausting, to be honest, and worrying as well, because I was thinking this is a bit of a lifeline. Stock's been patchy at best, completely unavailable at worst. I didn't think I'd even get my normal monthly pen from Medicine Marketplace, and I still don't have it through yet. It's still processing. So personally, I was able to secure 2 pens, 2 5 milligram pens in the end with some persistence, and I had to go to other providers. One was my old provider and one was a new one. It's just really, really stressful and a pain in the arse, because then you have to go and get new pictures, you got to do a video, blah, 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 if you're changing supplier. But are you guys going to jump ship, or are you going to stick with Mounjaro? The price increase is just insane to me. It's just crazy. You know, people rely on this and it's going to push a lot of people into poverty, or they're just going to have to stop altogether. And now you're left with a choice. Do we accept the new prices, try to make it work, or do you switch to Wegovy, which everybody's trying to push you on to? It's becoming more widely available in the UK, Wegovy, and for some it may be more affordable. It's way cheaper when I looked at it. Even if it works slightly differently, hopefully the side effects aren't as bad in Wegovy and you manage to move over if that's what you want to do. It's a tough call. Stay loyal, pay a higher price, or look at Wegovy and see if it's a more sustainable option long term. I know a lot of you are really wrestling with this idea, whether to jump or not. It's all unknown. If you're moving to a different drug, you know, you're worried about the side effects. What are they going to be like? Could be worse than Mounjaro. Could be better than Mounjaro. You might not get any side effects. Who knows? Okay, so for me, I'm weighing it up and I can't ignore the financial side, but these aren't small numbers we're talking about. It's hundreds of pounds over the year. But I am nearing the end of my journey. I want to get to target in the next 4 to 5 weeks. I've managed to get enough pens to keep me going till I do get to target, and then I'm going to watch the situation closely. If prices keep climbing and stock keeps being unreliable, I might have to switch suppliers again. I don't think Wegovy is going to be for me this far along my journey. I'm going to get into maintenance and stay on a 2.5 milligram dose if I can. But let's see what happens after September if things start to settle down. But that is my goal at the moment. Stay on 5, don't want to go up any further, and then I'm going to titrate down to 2.5 once I reach target and stay in that for maintenance till at least Christmas. I feel really bad for everybody just starting out with Mounjaro. You know, it's been a lifesaver for some. Luckily I'm near target, so I'm kind of glad I started my journey when I did, because if I just started it now, the cost would have been phenomenally more. So I'm kind of glad of that, but yeah, it's bad for everybody else that's just starting out. So that's the update so far. Prices are all coming out. There's going to be more in the next few days. Stock's still a nightmare. I'm sure Eli Lilly are restricting stock going out to pharmacies until the 1st of September. But what are you guys going to do? Let me know in the comments. Are you going to stick with Mounjaro, or are you going to just pay the higher prices, or are you seriously considering Wegovy? Has anybody moved to Wegovy, and what is your experience so far? I'd love to know if the side effects are worse or better than Mounjaro. We're all still trying to figure this out together, so stick with me. I'll give you updates every week, and if you want to stay updated, make sure that you hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. You know, this is the Midweek Dose. It's a smaller video in the middle of the week that just picks up on hot topics. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.